Ahoy, mateys. Thank you, William. Oh my goodness. Notes from last Wednesday. Notes from Wednesday. Can't lose those. Better put them up here. I just lost my slipper. The floor is not quite warm enough for bare feet. It'll probably happen again because they don't have heels. They're just open heel slippers. Anyways, welcome aboard, mateys. It's been a silly morning. It's been a silly couple days, actually. But little bit by little bit, managed to do a little more on the truck. It's running. So let's cross our fingers. I intend to do a little bit of a video this afternoon that, well, Fortuna will be one of the stars. We shall see what happens. Todd's aboard. Welcome. What else has been happening? Oh, it was 23. It'll pop up there. Oh, my niece. Good grief, my niece has a birthday today. I got to remember that. Let's see. Teresa. Birthday. Good Lord, how did that snuck up on me? I forgot that she had a birthday this month. So it was 23 earlier. I heard we're supposed to go to 32. Hey, we're up to 26. And there's no wind, so it feels like 26. And 3 p.m. from 3 to 4, we're going to be a high of 32. No precipitation, but sunny. I can see a little bit of the sun through the crack in the back of the desk here, and that makes me feel good. That's why I'm shirtless. Look, I'm getting a tan. Watch this. See? See how red I'm getting? And that'll turn tan. It always does. Actually, I have gotten a tan in the wintertime when we had sun. You know, my face would get red at first. And then if the sun continued, by the next day, I'd be tan. People go, oh, you just got back from Florida, huh? No, I've never been to Florida. I haven't been out of Michigan in the wintertime ever. Well, years and years and years ago. But Lake Erie effect. That's kind of eerie. Well, that's so old, Todd. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. At least you're not stuck in Folsom Prison, since I don't remember when. Ain't seen the sunshine. Yeah, it kind of does feel that way, doesn't it? I'm happy to see the sunshine. We had a little tiny bit yesterday. Just enough to blind me when I'm driving towards town. Sun's going down. So you got a lot of gray. Yeah. You know Cincy Plasma Tech, Linda. Welcome aboard, by the way. Jeff, he's in Cincinnati. He's been taking pictures around town. One is a church. Can't remember the name of the church, but it's really pretty. It's got 2 spires with crosses. I can't remember the name of it. But I mean, yeah, and he's been doing some nighttime shots. Now, I don't think we've ever featured Cincy Plasma Tech. He comes here once in a blue moon, but he's on Facebook every day. He's pretty talented. I enjoy conversing with him. He invents things. He's always speaking of inventions. Anyways, I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, he really clever. You know, I used to think he was a vampire because his name is Cincy Plasma Tech. No, plasma is not about, you know, your plasma in your body. He's not a phlebotomist. He when he speaks of plasma, he's talking about, you know, plasma as in physics, electronics, plasma, sun, plasma, whatever. I mean, yeah, he's another Einstein. Cool guy, real cool guy. He's building a robot. And I don't know. He does gemstones, which is really cool too. Makes jewelry. Yeah. What? Or Nancy, welcome aboard. Oh, good, William. Good. It's nice to have a couple people on board. Ringo, welcome aboard. So yeah, I'm getting my tan today from the spotlights here in the studio. But I do hope to work on a video this afternoon. In fact, it's something I've been working on for a while, and it seems to be coming about, you know, as we say, better living through chemistry. That's an old saying from the 70s. I think they were talking about illicit chemistry, if you will. Fordman, welcome aboard. We haven't seen you in Coon's age here. Welcome aboard, Ken. Yeah, so working on that and a couple other things I've been researching too that who knows, they could become products. But at least one video will come out this afternoon. Again, it's a product that's still in the research stages for me, but we'll see. We'll see, and definitely enjoy farting around with stuff like that. Always have. In fact, there was one. Oh, I'm just a babble rabble pirate. But there was one. Oh yeah. Always been interested in magnet stuff. That's because I have such a magnetic personality. Not. Yeah. There, I wrote it down so I don't forget. Maybe I'll invent that next week. Midwest Picker. Gently down the internet. Thank you, Dave. Hey, you know, I'm surprised you haven't guessed this channel yet. I just have this feeling you might. No, I am not at the Q. I am right here in good old Sparta, Michigan, right next door to Dave, Midwest Picker. He's next door to me, about 15 miles to the east. Let's see. It's 20, what did I say it was? 26 degrees. Going to go to 32. And it's nice and cozy here in the studio. Oh, the studio. Speaking of the studio may be moving. We may be moving across the cottage all the way to the west, where we get the western sun coming in the afternoons. I haven't been in that room in so long. But there's a chance in, you know, another month, probably take that long at least to kind of move. This is a huge desk. Getting it in here was a pain in the ass. And that the door that it came through from outside is right here, right to the left of me. And it was shoehorned. I think the next doorway is slightly larger. And then after that, getting it down the hall and everything won't be quite so bad. Getting it into that west bedroom, which, originally I intended it for it to be an office, and kind of think it's going to be an office again. Office, studio, hobby room, mini workshop for stuff I don't want to get dirty out in the garage anymore. More of a cleaner environment for my projects. So yeah, Nancy Drew's here. Welcome aboard, Lassie. Yeah, we got a great crew this morning. As said, Midwest, I just have this funny feeling. Oh, better. I dropped it. Don't let it touch. It landed on my lap. It didn't touch the floor. Okay. Yes, I am patriotic. Let's see. What can I put up there that Midwest Picker will recognize right off the bat, or somebody else might too? Right? No. Do I put that one up? No, I don't want to put that one up. Let's put this one up. Yeah, this will give it away, I'm sure. What's cooking today? Well, as I said, a couple videos this afternoon. As far as lunch, probably spaghetti. Holly made so much spaghetti. I've eaten spaghetti now 3 days in a row. I may turn into a noodle before too long. A limp one at that. Of course, don't tell the girls. Yeah. So yeah, if it stays sunny, which I think it's going to, a little bit of video making this afternoon, and then of course getting ready for tonight's broadcast. I've got some stuff to talk about tonight. It has to do with better living through chemistry. No, it doesn't. It does have to do with my crazy brain. So much so that I came up with a joke all on my own. Of course, most of you just blow it off. You don't care. Or you've heard it before and you just won't tell me because you don't want to embarrass me. But I tried it out on Holly the other day. She loved it. And then I tried it out on a friend this morning, and she also loved it. And she had in reply a cool story. Really cool story. So, Ford man, you let me know what you think of my joke. I will, William. I'll do it right now. William Brody says hi for everybody.
Holly by golly says hi to everybody.
I don't know if you heard that, but Holly by golly just said hi to everybody. Okay, so yeah, she says see you tonight. Bree, welcome aboard. So this is a joke I tried out on Holly, and then I tried it out last night. It seemed to bomb last night. That was on Tumbleweed RV Life. Wish I was down there getting a real tan like Tracy. She's as tan as ever. Goodness gracious. But, Gable San Lucas, 82 degrees normally. And they're working in their yard, making room for all the rest of us to come down there. I wonder if they have room for a 40-foot bus. Anyway. So I knew that, and Tracy was one of the inspirations for this joke that I made up. So, epiphany, that moment when you realize the main reason you took Spanish was to better communicate with your Chihuahua. I thought it was cute. Holly just cracked up. so, so I told my friend about it this morning early, and she liked it too. And well, she has a chihuahua. But she said that when she was a little girl growing up, there was she said they were Mexicans that lived down the street. Of course, she's like 4 years old maybe, and she's fascinated because they're speaking old country. That's all they don't speak English. So she said to her mom, I want to learn Polish so I can understand those people down the street from us, because they don't speak any English. She didn't know what Spanish was, but the people down the street were Mexican and they weren't speaking Polish. But she thought they had to have been, because everybody around her, her whole family was Polish. You can think about this, a little girl thinking, oh, but I really want to talk to those older people down the street, and they only speak Polish. I loved it. That was so cute. All right. Let me see here. Nancy, somebody needs prayers. What's going on? Oh, gosh, I missed something. 3 out of 5 stars. Thank you, Nancy. Uh-oh. Okay, Linda. Aw. Damn. Linda, you got to get better. Oh, Sue's here. Welcome aboard. Sorry I didn't get to watch you this morning. I imagine you and Bob were carousing across the countryside somewhere in one of those trucks. Or something else. I didn't even see your thumbnail. All right, let me look here. Okay, I'm back up to where Nancy was asking Linda about the knee, and then we said hi to Holly, and we're back down to prayers for Linda. Feel better. Mr. Timmy Ray, sorry I missed your call again. The signal was so bad, even the ring was going, I like, don't even bother. I couldn't answer you. And the computer wasn't getting a very good signal either. I tried to watch videos and just kept buffering. I had a hard time watching Tumbleweed RV Life last night because it just buffering. Now today, maybe the weather has improved. Let me look here and see what the Wi-Fi says. 2 bars. But it doesn't seem to be buffering, at least not on my end right now. It might be buffering on your end. I hope not. Put it back up there. Maybe it's got 1 more bar if I put it on top of the desk. That's a consideration when I move this studio to the west side of the house, of the cottage. I wonder how many bars I'll have over there. I may have to test this out. Maybe moving the studio is not such a good idea. Okay, Timmy, thank you. I feel bad when I can't talk to people that call me, because it just, like Patsy, she usually calls me every day. She's been trying to help me with that application on the phone where, you just push on it and it says, oh, you could work 4 hours over here, you could work 4 hours over there, well, my application doesn't seem to work. I managed to get one time to go work for 4 hours, and I showed up. I was all excited, and I told the manager why I was there. I was there to clean. I said, I just need your code so I can type this in and punch in, because I'm actually a subcontractor. She said, I'm sorry, you're not dressed appropriately. I said, what's wrong? This is how I dress all the time. No, I was dressed for the job, in my opinion. But apparently, this particular gas station has a dress code. Well, the subcontracting people on Shift Smart, they didn't tell me that. This is go and be prepared to do cleaning. So I had blue jeans on. I had, well, it was cold. This was on New Year's Day. It was cold. We didn't have any snow to speak of, but it was still chilly. So I had, my hoodie. Wasn't wearing it up. I had my normal captain's hat, not this one. And, I'm clean, I'm neat. And you're not dressed appropriately. We have a dress code here. And she handed me this slip of paper, and I barely got to see it. I said, could I have a copy of that? Yeah. May I go home and change my clothes? No. Well, kiss my ass. So then I got dissed by Shift Smart because I didn't show up for my shift. I talked to a higher up person at Shift Smart, and he was going to straighten it all out. Well, I'm still getting nasty messages from Shift Smart. I'm to a point where I'm not sure I want to work for those people. Discrimination. Yeah. Lily, welcome aboard. Oh my goodness, so good to have you here. I got to get you some information here in a few days. I hope you got my other emails about James's, Katniss' PayPal thing, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, things are going better along those lines, I think. I know he's going to get a furnace. See, what's it? About 9 days from now, maybe 8. Nancy. Yeah, back to that thing. I think the lady was having a bad day. Let's put it this way. I pulled in. I drove around the parking lot. I showed up like 20 minutes early. I kind of wanted to scope things out. And this is a brand new place. And I drove around. I scoped it out a little bit. Midwest Picker, you probably know where it is. Alpine and 6 Mile. It's a Circle K. Anyways, yeah, beautiful place. Big. Had like 16 gas pumps and diesel. Kevin sent me something, but I'll have to look at it later. It's probably on the M23 Facebook page. Yeah, by the way, you need to start checking out the M23 Facebook page if you haven't. I happen to be on there. There's James. Speak of the devil. So anyways, yeah, I drove around, I parked, and immediately this guy comes walking up. Hey, I like your truck. It was New Year's Day. He was drunk. My Camaro broke down and ran out of gas. So over there, and he kept pointing across the street to the Swan Inn. That's one of our local nicer motels in the area. It's 6 Mile in Alpine. Nice place. Got a restaurant attached to it. A lot of people go there. Some for obvious reasons. It's not far from the hot tubs. Oasis. But anyway, so this guy is panhandling me. I gave him $5, was hoping I got rid of him. And then, I picked up some trash on my way into the store, put it in the thing, the dumpster or the trash can by the door. I mean, the lady inside could see me doing this, but she also seen the guy talking to me. Now, I came in, I looked around, I went to the restroom. The restrooms were immaculate. I'm there to clean, right? I'm looking around, and I said, what am I going to clean? There was absolutely no customers. The place was just beautiful. And so I started to walk over to the cash register, and here comes this panhandler. And he's talking to her, and then he's wanting my email address, and then he's like, kept talking to her. Mind you, he's half drunk. And she finally went off on him. She says, look, you've been in here 3 times. You've not bought anything. It's time for you to leave. She was kind of stressed out with this guy. And he, of course, kept blah, 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 and then he's coming to me, and then he's back to her, and he's coming to me. And I'm like, I just want to get punched in and go to work. Finally, she gets rid of him. And I said, bye, I'll talk to you later, blah, blah. That might have been a mistake, being polite to this guy, this drunk panhandler, whatever. Well, she wasn't in a good mood when she came to talk to me. Oh, wow, I got a heart from Rob and Jan. Good. I love their last video. It's great. Oh, I can't. I don't know how to pull that up here yet, Timmy. I would love to, if I knew how. There's a thing about share screen, but it's grayed out, which I'm kind of surprised it shouldn't be grayed out because this is the pay for StreamYard. I'll figure it out someday. Sarah Begay. Hello, everyone from the Navajo Nation, Arizona. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I just saw Nancy's comment about the no-tell motel. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you. Welcome aboard. We're so glad to have you. Everyone, say hi to Sarah. Wish her happy birthday. If you have a channel, Sarah, we're happy to put your link up here too. Linda, can you do that? All right, let me look here and make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, and then now they made a comment. Jan from Rob and Jan Kanban. All right, let me see if I can scroll down here. You know, I would so love to go out there in Arizona, especially on the reservation. Really, seriously, that would be most likely my first destination. And then there's another destination. It's the Los Coyotes reservation in California. I'm trying to remember the city that's near. Temecula, California. That's where the Los Coyotes reservation is at. I have a brother-in-law who lives there. Yeah, I am not Native American myself, but I certainly appreciate him. And as said, my brother-in-law, well, he's ex-brother-in-law now, but to me, he's like a brother to me. I mean, we spent a lot of time together doing stuff when he was up here in Michigan. Good guy, but he married his childhood sweetheart, and they live on the reservation. She drives the school bus, and I don't know what he's doing. He's staying out of trouble. Yeah, he dried out when he went back and had, back to the sweat lodge and meditating, or however you want to call it, but the Native American way, and he beat his alcoholism. Well, they say you're always alcoholic, but anyways, he's been on the wagon now for 20 years. I think he'll stay on it. But he and I used to go fishing. We'd work on cars and just all kinds of stuff. Yeah, everybody's saying happy birthday to Sarah, which is cool. We need security. Yeah, you're right, Linda. The Circle K needs security. I guess the manager was just probably put in a bad mood by that guy. So, call the Better Business Bureau. Show the picture that I sent you. Just show it from your phone. I could try. Just a minute. Bree. Oh. Thank you, Sarah. No meetups for Ford Man. You want to focus on yourself and get your life in order, work on trying to find a new place. Yes. That's good, Kenny. And I'm interested in your, you mentioned it on Ron Darrell's a few days ago that you were going to do a devotional style video or live stream I'd like to know a little bit more about that. Renee's here. You know, I realized that Ron Sees America stole your last name. The name is Pineapple. Yeah. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. I'll try. I will try, Timmy. Okay, is anybody guessing the featured channel yet? No. Got to catch up on that too. William is getting an RV in June. Fantastic. Oh, well, I hope you will put M23 in September on your traveling list. We would love to meet you in person. Many of the people that are in here right now, as you probably know, were at M22 and M21 or one or each or the other. Ringo was at M23 or M22 last year. Yeah, a lot of people here are planning on M23. And if I have to pay for it, Lily will be there too. Yes, God does work miracles. How do you expect I'm going to get Lily to M23? Not a problem. God will take care of it. Oh, I see an engine. Big time engine. I don't know if you can see that. It's in Timmy's race car. Is that number 72? Or is 72 your uncle's? Those look like pine needles on the cowl, but maybe that's just paint. All right. Oh, yes, everybody. Timmy is amazing. He'll win races with 4 flat tires. I remember a couple of 2 or 3 weeks ago, the car he was driving broke down to the point where he just went and grabbed somebody else's and went out there and raced. I don't think he won that one, but he placed 1, 2, or 3. That's your new one, okay? Yes, he will, Lily. I totally agree. I have a feeling, just because, hey, he and I talk. You're going to be there. You have to. You got to do karaoke with me. You got to do at least one song. I won't make you dance. Well, maybe I will. Ah, there you go. See? You can, she's got her own rig, William. She ain't leaving it behind anywhere. Oh. And she's going to need a whole site, actually. So it's not going to be one of those double ups. I mean, she can get a site, and then if they're still doubling up people, there'll be room for somebody else on her site that has a little bit smaller rig. But Lily qualifies for, the full length of the space. And then the other half of the space will have, the fire pit, picnic table, yada, yada, a couple things in the way. Sometimes even a tree. So, but usually on these sites at Lake of Dreams campground, there's room for another vehicle or rig. Like, for instance, last year I was on site 72, and there was room for Tina when she was able to arrive. I think she came Thursday night or Friday, whatever day she came, but she was able to stay overnight and it didn't cost, the full price of the site. It was cheap. I think this year the sites are $36 a night, 37. I can't remember. Anyway, last year they were like 35, and Tina got to stay for $6 a night, and there was room. I got the bus. I'm taking up one half of it. And then on the other half is a fire pit, a picnic table, a tree, but she had plenty of room with her little van. So karaoke with a shirt on. Yeah, I'll probably have to wear a shirt. Depends on how cold it is. Last year was kind of a little nippy, so most of us wore clothes. Yeah, Roger Penske. That would be a great sponsor for Timmy. Okay. Yeah, William, you need to get signed up and come up to M23 for sure. That's kind of what I've been concentrating on. Yeah, there's other places I'd like to travel to, and I will eventually, God willing. But I'm concentrating on M23. I have to at this point in time. It's one of the reasons I wanted to do a little bit of work for these Circle Ks, or there's another outfit that they don't send me anywhere. Patsy gets it all. Oh, let me see here. I got to change the background so Dave's got a chance to guess. Not that I'm trying to feed him obvious information, but you never know. As said, I'm concentrating on M23. The bus needs tires still. That's at least 2 front ones. I may have a source to get those relatively inexpensive. Not new ones, but good used. Kevin Pollock is at Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, I bet they're still working on Piper's birthday. That was so much fun Wednesday night. Got to sing happy birthday to Piper. He's 5 years old. All right. William's going to be at M23. Now we got to get Midwest Picker. We got to go rent him a rig if he doesn't buy one and get him up there, him and his family. And you got Midwest Picker and Mrs. Midwest Picker. Then you've got the daughter, who's also, what do you call her, Dave? Mini Midwest? I can't remember. Okay, James wants to know, is it Lori and Corey? That's a very, very, very good guess, James. I just heard from Corey, as a matter of fact. If he blows the conch shell, I think Corey could win the conch shell blowing contest, which I think we're going to have. I can't say that for positive. Something's dinging in here. Oh, it's just Timmy. All right. FedEx wants to hire me. Yeah, right. I could get the CDL, and I think I could pass it this time around. Back 2 years ago, when I took the physical to go to work for UPS, and all I had to do is pass my CDL exam, which I can, but I had to take physical first. Didn't pass it. My lung capacity and my blood pressure was too high. Now, all of that's under control. The pacemaker's working like it's supposed to. The internet hasn't found my password and shut me down. I call it a kill switch. And I know it's you, Holly. And I'm hooked up to the internet. And, you haven't heard any clues? Well, one clue is it's not Lori and Corey. Sorry, James. You're looking at clues. Okay. Couple full time. There's 2 clues. And they've been to Savannah, Georgia. And we'll strap on a tow rope for Lily. Anyway, chat's going fast. All right, cool. Yeah, we got to get Midwest Picker up there too. Okay, clues. Couple, full time. They had a Class A, now they have a 5th wheel. They've been around quite a while. They are an average size channel. Yeah, they're monetized. All right, back to me. Bus, karaoke, cookbook, remodel a cottage. Yeah, and Tom, I gotta start working for Tom this coming Friday. It's just a small job that we're doing, a wind damage siding repair. We are going to be at that particular location when the weather actually warms up and we have summer. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, I did, Timmy. I thought I showed him an engine in a car. Oh, looks like you sent me another picture. I didn't realize that. It's loading. Yeah, do the bucket list. I figure I can start out with a bucket, but if things don't go my way, then I'll just use a pail. Just a little pail. Maybe in honor of Lily, just a little butter bucket. Blue Bonnet butter bucket. There is Timmy's race car that he's working on. Shouldn't be too hard to spot out there on the racetrack. Looks like it's orange. Thank you, Timmy. Sue wants to know if it's Midwest Picker. No, she's asking is it New Horizon. Trying to think. I'd have to go back and show more, but I'd have to go back quite a few videos past, live streams past to find where I still had show more. And no, I haven't got the website up and running yet, but you know I don't have a few other things done yet either. Maybe February. I'm waiting to hear from Terry. Anyways, it's not New Horizons. We did New Horizons. Of course, I've been known to repeat. But no, it's not Susan and James. She and Susan, and she was live streaming with Angie and Rick. Basically, Angie. That was a cool live stream the other night. I think you were there, weren't you, Sue? I was picking on both of them. If using original music, thank you, Ringo. Okay, the program I'm looking at, which is Zoom, that's the program that RV Weekends, Robert, uses. And it looks like, he hasn't answered me, but, oh yeah, yes it is, Lily, and I still have that for you. Timmy knows the channel. Nancy Drew, Merton and Sue, great guests. They have gone full time now in their van, but it's not them. Well, one of the clues is this particular couple is full time, yes, but they have a 5th wheel, and they used to have a Class A, but now they have a 5th wheel, a big one. Is it William wants to know if it's his channel. Tell him or her not to use original music, use royalty-free soundtracks. I don't know if I can do that, Ringo, because what I think the program, you get a license along with it. Now, is it reproduction music? That's what I don't know. I listened to one of his yesterday, and it didn't really sound like the original artist of that particular song. But it did have not the bouncing ball per se, but the bouncing words, if you will, that comes with it. So I can project the words up on a big screen, probably use two screens, one facing the audience and one facing the participant or participants facing the stage. So they can be on stage and see the words in front of them, but the audience can join in too if they want, because the same thing will be showing on the other side. And yeah, I don't have any of that equipment yet whatsoever. So we're looking at about a minimum of $2,000 that I got to raise and learn how to use it. It'll all happen, as Lily says. If it's meant to be, it will be. Fairy Dust says she's walking the plank. I did not see any pets. Timmy wants to know, is it Gina Payne? That's also a good guess. But she's not a couple, as far as I know. I've not seen a significant other. There. Practice. Just practice. I like that so. Adventure Bandits is so close, William. You wouldn't believe how close it is, but it's not them. And to me, it's not Happy Place Camping. Bernay Pina is walking the plank. All right. Yeah, I know you did. And it's not Happy Place Camping. That's an excellent guess, though. There are some similarities. William's laughing. Should I give you a clue? If I give you the giveaway clue, then I'll be here all afternoon picking on another channel. If I don't, then I'll probably get to live another day, do some videos outside today, maybe process some scrap, do something to make some money. But if I give you the giveaway clue, there's been clues 3 or 4 times that were hidden. And they were hidden in the chat. Red Jaguar. I know the channel you're thinking of that has a red Jaguar. And it's not them. The Crush music singer passed away Thursday. Yeah. Lisa Marie. Yep. We've lost a few of our rockers in the last week or two. But I did see that the other night when she was gone. She's young, 54. Yeah. We do not know when God will call us home. There's a reason for that. It could happen this afternoon. So live like there's no tomorrow, because there might not be. I don't mean go party hardy. I mean, if you want to play some music to reproduce by, that's fine. No, I'm just really what I mean is be sure you're right and straight with the man upstairs, because you don't know when he's going to call you home. See, I'll change the background here again. It's only fair, right? Instead of a red Jaguar, oh, where is that? This may give it away. But yeah, not a red Jaguar. Isn't that a song or a group? I honestly do not know. I just know this channel does not have a red Jaguar. And it's not a green one either. You know that I've heard this. Timmy Ray will probably know. In Britain, it's common. Green race cars are common in the United Kingdom. Now, I'm going way back, and I may screw this up, but green for racing vehicles, cars, whatever, in the United States, new, considered bad luck. You don't have a green race car. They can only be orange. I'm teasing, but no, I have heard that green race cars are not considered good luck, but in the United Kingdom, they don't seem to worry about that. Amen. Really? Wow. That is amazing. Yeah, you're right, William. That's very true. And, you know, with the things that are occurring behind the scenes, I mean, this past week, all of us have been talking about eggs and chickens and the president going down to the border, and people were saying, well, that was really a farce. I don't know. But I was too busy talking about eggs. Sometimes it seems like there's so many balls being juggled, so many rabbits being pulled out of hats that might be a fake hat or a fake rabbit. You know, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be pulling a groundhog out of a hole under the ground. That can be dangerous. But while we're busy doing that, why are all these military planes flying around? What really did happen with radar? Were we hacked? That's what I've been hearing. The radar system, at least for one particular airline, was hacked. Hello? That's a scary, freaking scary idea. Well, let's talk about eggs. Yeah, it's not Sue and Bob. I don't know. Does Bob have one of these? He might. He's got things that we don't know about. Speaking of military planes, Bob used to race them. I don't know if they're military. Sue can tell us. They were radio controlled. All right. What? Oh, let me see. I don't know where I put that. You know, I was astonished at how much butter What's going up to? Put that over there with the Captain Jack things. Oh, by the way, I did get a silver ink pen. You know, one of these. I left it out in the truck. Forgot. But I will be bringing that in before Wednesday and get everybody's chips up to date. Where, all I did was a little tiny ink pen. I got to really look to see whose chip it is. Well, that's going to change. It's going to have silver writing on those darker chips. On the lighter chips, I'm going to use a darker pen, probably black. The white, we have white chips. Then I do have to make one gray chip. I do have the paint in order to do that. So there's one person out there that's being blessed with their favorite color, which is gray. So they get a gray chip. Just because they asked me. Really nice. 50 shades. Now 51 shades of gray. And reproductive music would be nice. The only green you know is race. Okay. That's a good one, Timmy. I like that. Okay. Bob has everything. Yeah. Lots of toys. Yeah. Yeah. Bob does have a lot of cool stuff. But hey, why not? Why not? Hey, I don't care. I'm in my third or fourth childhood as far as I know. Might as well. Not promised tomorrow. Who said that? Guess who is here? I have an announcement for you, Millie. And now I can't remember what it was. Yes, I do. Last night, you were mentioned on Tumbleweed RV Life. I can't remember if you were actually there and then you were gone. But if you didn't catch it, one of the destinations is coming the next few months. I think Christian and Tracy are going to be leaving Cabo San Lucas, the Baja. They're going to be leaving there and heading north. And they're going to swing to the east once they cross at Mexicali. And then they're going to head your way. They got some stops along the way. Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma. Methinks, Millie, that you're still in Oklahoma. They thinks also that you are still in Oklahoma, you and James. And they would love to come and visit you. So get a hold of Tracy and Christian, Tumbleweed RV Life. I'm sure there's an email in there about on their main page, or just jump in next Friday on their next live stream. They're back doing live streams again on Friday nights. They took off 3 weeks, but now they're back doing it again. They said they'd be back next Friday, and they usually title it "Tell Us Where to Go." So we would like to tell them to go to Millie and James in Oklahoma. So it'd be fun. It'll be fun. Yes, Lily. She is amazing. I liked her from day one, and she and I have been talking back and forth on her other channel about exercising. And she joined a gym up in Saskatchewan. I joined a gym here in Rockford. Good old Rockford, Michigan. Which I don't fit in. Those are all wealthy people who live in Rockford, Michigan. I'm this poor old pirate in Sparta. But no, I seriously love that gym. It's the MVP. And it's free for me because I'm a senior. I'm on Medicare. It's free. I love it. I seriously love it. Now, I haven't been there in a little while. I've been so doggone busy trying to comply with the township, this and that and 9,000 other things. No, about the time I have time to go to the gym, the truck don't run. So God's not letting me go to the gym just yet, but my day will come. I'll get to go there at least once this year, and it's free. Yeah, Tracy is awesome. Well, and so is Christian. Now he's busier than Tracy. She at least has time to talk. He's busy on the computer. He has something to do with oil companies. I just don't know. Keep that secret because, there could be something not so green. Oh my God. Yeah, so did I. Tracy and I had a great time. This fantastic lady. That was when Christian was working. No, I'm joking. We definitely love them both. They're just great. They gave me a t-shirt. They actually gave me 2 t-shirts. I gave Holly one. I mean, those t-shirts are like $16. They gave me one. So I feel honored. I should put it on, right? Where is it? It's not here in the office. Maybe I'll hang it up in the new studio. Then I can show it off once in a while. That's an idea. Okay, William's going to work or shopping. He's going shopping. Adios. Till tonight. I hope that you get to come back tonight. Oh my goodness, it's after 1 o'clock already. We're going to start losing people. We've gone from 14 to 13 already. Well, it's because William left. Still in the bag. Yeah, I hear you. I've worn mine. I got one of the green ones, and that's why I don't wear it here, because I'm sitting in front of a green screen, so I would disappear. Or at least my beautiful chest would disappear. All right. Yeah, I think William's going to be on tonight, or with us tonight. Not on. You know what I meant. All right, let's see. This is one of my favorites. From the channel, the featured channel. This is one of my favorites. And we're going to talk more about this tonight. The Diary of a Mad Happy Shredder. I don't know what that's all about. Renee is still here. Lurking. She does it well. James is guessing is Scott. And I know you're talking probably about Scott Jacobs. What's the name of his? Oh, the name of his rig is Appreciation. So it's Scott Jacobs in Appreciation. So that's a double meaning. Yeah. But, okay. The couple, we're looking for a couple. We're looking for a couple that pulls a fifth wheel and used to have a Class A. Well, Scott Jacobs has a Class C. And he's not a couple as far as I know. Hey, he may have run off with Jeanette. We'll ask Lily. She would know, because Jeanette's a fellow artist. Gypsy artist on the road. Gypsy Jeanette. Yes. So no, it's not Scott Jacobs. I think I may have featured him as well already. I'd have to go dig back. I do wish, as busy as I've been, I still wish Terry would contact me so I can get things going with the website. Otherwise, I don't know. I may have to have a website that is not really Captain Jack Scrapper. It may have to be something else. Because at this point in time, I can't use Captain Jack Scrapper, even though I'm part of it. I can't use it because I don't have the password to get into it. Only Terry has a password, which he's forgotten. But I did get a hold of whoever they are, the people that created the website or helped create it, that he's been paying. It's not a free website. It's not one of those, here's your website for free. Well, they're never totally free. You might get it free for 1 year. But what I figured out was that he's been paying for this on an annual basis. Probably comes automatically out of the checking account. He doesn't even know it. Doesn't feel it. You know, I don't know, it's $25 or $30 a year in April. I'm hoping maybe he suddenly reads his email because this company's been sending him emails. I've been sending him emails. I've sent him private messages on Facebook. Man, not getting any reply. No. 3 months ago, he replied to me, yeah, I can't remember the PIN number or, passcode to get into the web. But he said he would get back to me. Not yet. So after probably April, May, which I'd rather do it now, but okay, in May when I'm really even more busy, I may have to go to another company to get a web page going. Because I need to. I've got products kind of hanging in the background that could be sold. Maybe I make a couple dollars to pay for the karaoke equipment or buy tires for Synchronicity or go out and spend it wildly on reproductive music. So, okay, Scott's on his own. Okay. Yeah, so we keep checking off who is not. You don't instant message with sketchy people. Terry's not a sketchy person. He was a neighbor up till about 6 months ago. I've known him for 4 years. He's the person that gave me the original Captain Jack logos, the original, which I still have, t-shirt. Let's see, he gave me a glass, a Stein. Mary Jones has that now. And some other swag, if you will, Captain Jack swag. And, every now and then we'd see each other. Now, one of the featured channels that we had here a while back, I can't remember the name right off the top of my head, but it's a couple that purchased land in Florida near the Gulf Coast. I can't remember the name of the closest town to where they were, but they're saltwater people. They love to fish saltwater. But anyways, they bought, I forget how many acres, I think 3 acres. And in that particular county in Florida, you are allowed to put up to 4 RV pads on your property. And no, you don't have to stay there year round. You can use this as your headquarters, if you will. You can park your RV, and it's got hookups. And you can have 3 more in case you want to have family or friends come by with their RVs and camp on your property. It's all legal beagle. Terry in Georgia, that's the people I'm talking about, Linda, purchased a property right next door, and they're doing the same thing. And I'm sure that's why I don't hear from them, because they're busy. They did move their mom down there. She lived 2 doors down from me. She's down in Florida now. There will be, Nancy. There will be CJS merch. I'm very close. I've got some samples. That's all I have right now. And I think the samples are going to go over well. And then it should go kaboom. I'm going to pull the trigger, spend some money, put it available on the webpage, and whether I have other people take care of the purchasing, well, I'll have to do the purchasing, obviously. I don't think I'm going to use Teespring or another company like that. And I don't think I'm going to use other companies. I'm going to use these other companies to purchase my stock, if you will. And then I'll feature my stock, and I will take care of, at least for the beginning, before I become a multi-billionaire. Yeah, right. Before I break even somewhere along the line, I hope, I will do my own, like if you bought something from me, you could pay me through PayPal, and then I'd send it to you. I'd do the shipping and, crap like that. At least for the time being. I'm not scared of it. I think I will have the ability to do that, but I still need the webpage. What is Dave saying? I didn't even read it yet. Bicycle shorts merchandise. I get compliments all the time when I wear them to mow the lawn. What I was on with Susan, or I was just in chat, but Susan from New Horizons, she's hoping that the next time she meets up with me that I'll be wearing my Daisy Dukes. And I told her, I says, well, I tried to make a new pair of Daisy Dukes, but now they're a mini kilt, blue jean mini kilt. And they're comfortable. I can't wear them in public, or at least I could, but I can't sit down. Well, I could, but yeah, you know what I mean. Where's that reproductive music? All right, what am I hiding here? I'm not hiding a thing, but it says hide. Okay, take that down there. All right. I got Nancy laughing for some reason. So for those of you who weren't here, the whole idea of learning Spanish is so that you can better communicate with your Chihuahua. Don't forget it. All right, mateys. I will see you tonight at 6 p.m. Bright and early, 6 p.m. Warm up the leftovers, bring them with you, sit down in front of the computer. We'll be back here at 6 p.m. tonight, Eastern, to continue to try to guess the dark black hole of a channel that we're discussing. And I have some notes on that as well. And we'll try to continue with more bad jokes. I might even throw a dad joke in there. But we will also be seeing Holly by Golly with a weekly laugh report. And then who knows, maybe somebody will win and we'll do a $5 cash word scratch off for them. Or not. Actually, let's see. If no one guesses this particular featured channel today, let's see, tonight will be the third time. And as a featured channel, you're only allowed to be featured a total of 4 times in one session. So that, last week we had a winner for that channel that had been featured 3 times. That was Sonia. Then we started in on this one last Saturday night. So this is 2. This evening will be 3. If no one guesses tonight, there'll be one more time that they're featured, which will be next Saturday, the 21st. That they'll be featured on the noon show. If nobody guesses, I will tell you or reveal the channel. And then we'll have a new channel for next Saturday night. So, okay, good. Ford man, thank you. Be glad to see you as always. You always share me out, which is very, very much appreciated. We appreciate you, Kenny. Thank you, thank you. All right. There's Michigan Carol. I didn't know you were in here, Michigan Carol. My neighbor. Me neighbor, Michigan Carol. And now it's not showing. Aw, okay, I got you. See, I just threw you up on the screen. I didn't even read it. You could have been saying something about reproductive music. Hey, Sue came up with that, man. She said something about music to reproduce by, just so you know, in case you weren't here. Yes, it's a couple, and they have a fifth wheel. And then they're full time. And I didn't see a pet. And no, they don't have a red Jaguar. So that's all I know. All right. Where did it go? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, mateys, I don't know if there's any lives coming on after me. You're welcome to find it and go watch, because I'm getting off of here. So in the meanwhile, we'll see you at 6 p.m. tonight. We'll also see you at 6 p.m. Wednesday for, we're working on the E words now in cliches and why do we say it. So be looking forward to seeing you then as well. But in the meanwhile, we'll see you tonight at 6 p.m. Fair winds. And James is still guessing. So I'll hold off a second. James, you are not correct. Sorry. No, that's not Bill and Natasha. I hope they get to come to M23. I did have a meetup. Tina and I met up with them. It was last spring, early summer. We met up with them in Holt, Michigan. And I was on a live stream with them. No, I was not on a live stream. They put out a couple videos I've watched. Whether their plans include M23 yet, I do not know. So if you do see them, hey, tell them to get up here, make your reservations, yada, yada. They got to come to M23. They have been in Michigan, so I haven't heard them say something about our roads, not liking the state of Michigan's roads. It's actually been, it was New Horizons. James said he doesn't like Michigan roads. I said, get over it. Come on up anyway. Drive slower. That is a good question. And the answer is no. I would love to meet them. It would be so cool if they came to M23. I'll let them know that we are demanding it once we figure out who they are. We don't want to be like Linda and just send instant messaging to sketchy people. All right. So that's got to be it for now. Smiles. I already said fair winds, so now it's smiles. And thank you for being aboard. We'll see you tonight. And may God bless. Thank you, folks, mateys, and the broadcast. They're going to ask me, how was it? I'll tell them it was excellent.